I speak a lot about the leaders of Iran. Yet at this pivotal moment, I want to address you, the people of Iran. I want to do so directly, without filters, without middlemen. Every day, you see a regime that subjugates you make fiery speeches about defending Lebanon, defending Gaza. Yet every day, that regime plunges our region deeper into darkness and deeper into war. Every day, their puppets are eliminated. Ask Muhammad Def. Ask Nasrallah. There is nowhere in the Middle East Israel cannot reach. There is nowhere we will not go to protect our people and protect our country. With every passing moment, the regime is bringing you, the noble Persian people, closer to the abyss. The vast majority of Iranians know their regime doesn't care a whit about them. If it did care, if it cared about you, it would stop wasting billions of dollars on futile wars across the Middle East. It would start improving your lives. Imagine if all the vast money the regime wasted on nuclear weapons and foreign wars were invested in your children's education and improving your health care, in building your nation's infrastructure, water, sewage, all the other things that you need. Imagine that. But you know one simple thing. Iran's tyrants don't care about your future, but you do. When Iran is finally free, and that moment will come a lot sooner than people think, everything will be different. Our two ancient peoples, the Jewish people and the Persian people, will finally be at peace. Our two countries, Israel and Iran, will be at peace. When that day comes, the terror network that the regime built in 5 continents will be bankrupt, dismantled. Iran will thrive as never before. Global investment, massive tourism, brilliant technological innovation based on the tremendous talents that exist inside Iran. Doesn't that sound better than endless poverty, repression, and war? From Qom to Isfahan, from Shiraz to Tabriz, there are tens of millions of good and decent people with thousands of years of history behind them and a brilliant future ahead of them. Don't let a small group of fanatic theocrats crush your hopes and your dreams. You deserve better. Your children deserve better. The entire world deserves better. I know you don't support the rapists and murderers of Hamas and Hezbollah, but your leaders do. You deserve more. The people of Iran should know Israel stands with you. May we together know a future of prosperity and peace.
Now, a couple of things here. What about people might think of Netanyahu in terms of domestic policies and everything else? The man is a leader. He speaks properly, straightforward, and when he makes a promise, even when it comes to election, manifestos, mandates, he gets it done. Just like Donald Trump. And he's able to think for himself, unlike our Western puppet leaders. The other issue is he did indicate something interesting, because of course he wanted to, for the first time, directly speak to the Iranian people. And the Iranian people have been backing Netanyahu inside Iran anyway, and against the Islamic occupiers. He knows that. And he's getting close to the Crown Prince of Iran, Reza Pahlavi, as well, in terms of their relationship. And he indicated that the regime will be coming down sooner than you think. So he's not going to give a time limit. But I think the counter-terrorism operation that Israel had to start after the 7th of October, they realized it's not really just about Gaza. They're just a bunch of puppets. It's not even just about Hezbollah in Lebanon, but it's all the others as well, the proxies in Syria, in Iraq, and of course, the main godfather of Islamism, which is the Islamic Republic of Iran. So I think that was a bit of a hint or a bit of a promise that if it comes to it, obviously, in order to defend his own country, the state of Israel, it will be a good benefit as a bonus to also obviously help Iranians with their fight. Because the Persians and the Jews have always been historic allies, and even in the 1970s, 60s, and before that, they were close allies. The obviously Iranian monarchy as well as the state of Israel. Of course, the Western globalists, the CIA and France and MI6, these guys didn't like it at the time, but it backfired on them. The fact that the Western globalists did a coup against the king in Iran and funded and supported the Islamic occupiers, thinking they could control them. Didn't really work as a plan, like any other intervention that they've made in the Middle East. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.